In my opinion, if you manage to fully embrace your reality and environment, you will see a reduction in the amount of frustration you have and develop a more positive approach towards your photography practice. This will let you enter in some sort of virtuous circle so that you will get better at your craft and become a more unique and probably more demanded photographer. I know I can't be the only one. I'm sure that, just like me, you have spent hours on social media and seen photos in photo book that you wish you have taken. If not that particular photo, you would dream of living in the same country or the same city where those photos were taken. This one is not location related, but you may have seen so many crazy nighttime pictures that you wish you could take, but there is no similar subject around where you live, or it's not really safe to go out at night to shoot pictures, or more simply you have family or responsibilities that make shooting at night impossible. So if you relate to this, and I can tell you I've been there myself too, you will probably agree that it makes you discouraged, thinking that everything is against you and that you simply cannot become a more inspired and disciplined photographer. When we found ourselves in this very undesirable situation, we may even try different solutions and shortcuts to compensate that. One would be to buy some new gear with the foolish idea that it would spark some inspiration and make us a better photographer. Another one that is probably a bit more healthy is going on trip as often as we can within the limits of our time and budget. The thing is, once the adrenaline boost and excitement of getting a new piece of gear goes away, once we come back from the trip and finish editing our pictures, we are really likely to be back at almost square one, frustrated and not inspired to take photos. I'll take myself as an example. I have always been attracted and wanting to take pictures from places really far from my home. When living in Switzerland, my dream was to constantly be traveling around Asia and Japan to take pictures. Now that I'm here, I see all that Europe and the American continents can offer as new photo opportunities. I'm also amazed by some atmospherical night street photography, but I usually wake up around 5 in the morning, and the only thing I want to do at night is either relaxing or having dinner with friends or family. At a certain point in my photography journey, I was always thinking about that and felt frustrated. I was not practicing and I was not making any progress. So it took a while, but I decided to fully embrace my own reality of being a morning person living in not the biggest city of Japan. What I've been doing in the past 1 or 2 years is leaning more into who I am and playing with my own strengths. Because being able to wake up early and going out to take pictures is not something everyone is able to do. Another good aspect of this is that mornings is when I feel the more energetic, the less distracted, and more likely to enter into the zone. I know the beauty of early morning lights, and I don't want to understate them, but because it is normal to me, I could have fallen into the trap of thinking that it's normal for everyone, but it is not the case. It is not a given for everyone to take those pictures, so I can stand out more and find some sort of uniqueness for my work. And it's the same for the location. Your closest audience might be your friends, your family, your partner, or whoever living in the same area, for whom it might also look a bit boring, but we are lucky to live in this very connected world where we constantly share things online and where your audience can be someone from the same village or someone living literally on the other side of the world. And I can tell you that your own reality, the places you have seen, you have gone to thousands of times, regardless of them being famous or not, will be interesting to look at for someone else in this big world. As artists and photographer, we want to create images that have some sort of beauty and that are recognized by other people because they stand out. And I'm pretty convinced that I'm standing out more with my pictures of the morning atmosphere in the suburbs of a very normal-sized Japanese city than being another nighttime photographer focusing on popular locations in Tokyo. So 1 or 2 tips to get you going into the journey of embracing your own reality. If you find your location boring, you can try to shake things up by coming to that same location at different times of the day. Making an intentional effort to understand how the sunlight affects the area and maybe discover new compositions once you see the place under a different light. You can also try to come at a different season or when the weather is different. Those two will also completely transform a location and what it offers in terms of photo opportunity. Another tip, if you're also a morning person, for example, you can try to wake up 30 minutes, 1 hour earlier than usual so that you can get ready and be out to shoot as early as possible. Same applies for the night owl too. You can stay outside 30 minutes, 1 hour more than usual and see a location with a different eye. The goal is to get you started into the journey of embracing your own reality, and then with a little bit of discipline and the proof that it can be fun, everything will come naturally. By embracing your reality, you will also strengthen your already existing strong points, and I believe that as an artist, not in all aspects of life, don't get me wrong, it is more valuable to be extremely good in a few areas than being a jack of all trades. Thanks for watching, I hope you liked the video and I'm looking forward to read your comments. I wish you a very nice day and see you soon. Bye.